Good day. My name is Kevin Murphy and I'm one of the pastors at St. Matthew Lutheran Church in Walnut Creek, and the devotion I would like to share with you today is from John's Gospel, the 6th chapter, beginning with the 5th verse. John writes, Jesus soon saw a great crowd of people climbing the hill looking for him. Turning to Philip, he asked Philip, "Philip, where can we buy bread to feed all of these people?" He was testing Philip, for he already knew what he was going to do. Philip replied, "It would take a small fortune to feed them." Then Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, spoke up. "There's a young boy here with 5 barley loaves and a fish." But what good is that with such a huge crowd? I've entitled this devotion, Reaching Out with What You Have. Nothing tests a person's faith like having a large task before them and having meager resources. What is it that I could do in the face of homelessness or poverty or unemployment or people's despair? When we focus on the problem, it's difficult to have faith. But when we focus on Jesus, we can discover that with God, all things are possible. It's only John's Gospel that tells us that the source of these 5 loaves and 2 fish was a boy's sack lunch. At least he had come prepared that day, where most of the adults had not. Jesus wanted to give Philip a chance to exercise his faith. He had seen Jesus do such marvelous things. So many opportunities pass us by because we only see problems where Jesus is able to see potential. Andrew takes a step in the right direction. I've got a kid here with the sack lunch, but that's not going to go too far. He started to have faith, but it's interesting. He talked himself out of it. It's evident that the boy was willing to give up his sack lunch. In the other 3 Gospels, the disciples come to Jesus with the contents of this lunch and simply say, "This is all we were able to round up." A small offering, in this case, a wise and forward-thinking young boy's lunch, was enough to feed 5,000 people. And if some of the scholars are right that only the men were counted, it could have been 10,000, including the women and children. Let's never underestimate how God can take our offerings, no matter how small they may seem in the larger scheme of things, and use them for His mighty kingdom purposes. Will you pray with me? Lord Jesus, use my life, my resources, my gifts, and my deficiencies to your glory and for your kingdom purposes.
Another miracle, but sometimes we have faith dyslexia. We can't read and trust the scriptures. Father, forgive us. Help us see a big picture.
Just close your eyes. Let me lead the way.